Hello YouTube, welcome to another video. So I haven't uploaded in a while, in around like 3 months, and that's for a good reason. I didn't have enough content for you, but now I do. And I have some physical things to show you. And also today we finished like a really hard part, the most annoying part of the whole project, which I will show you now. Yeah, so basically today, me and my dad, we finished the front bumper, which was the last thing that had to be finished in the whole car. We finished it with the hard metal, that's what I mean. So everywhere that has like a scratch or whatever has been fixed finally. It's been too long. It really has been, but it's better to take longer and do a good job than just do a shitty job and you have to redo everything again. Even the rear bumper is finished. It's right behind it. We did have to fill in some stuff because of some scratches. I mean, remember, this thing was dailied for almost 30 years, so it was bound to have some scratches. And this under bumper, the aftermarket, was crashed, and the previous owner did repair it, but he did a pretty shitty job, so I had to, fix it ourselves. So yeah, the plan for the bumper is this, paint-wise. This part over here will be black, the same color as the accents of the car. So will these be, the fins or whatever you call them. These will also be black, but this part here will be blue. This part here and the rest of the bumper will be blue. So basically, this part will be blue while this part will be black. Same with the rear bumper. This part will be black and the rest will be blue. Which is the color of the car. If you maybe forgot the color of the car, it's this blue over here. Yes, quite dusty because of the sanding we've been doing recently. But yeah, that's the blue, original factory color of the car. I love this color. I absolutely adore it. But yeah, the other cool thing that we have now is this. Yes, it is another hatchback. It's a 1991 GT. So this is actually a GT with the 1.8 from factory and everything. Nothing is really stock right now because the previous owner wanted to make it modified. But this is my dad's, it's not mine. So technically I have nothing to do with this car. Obviously I'm gonna help my dad fix it up. Yeah. But because the previous owner wanted to modify this, he gave us the parts of it to modify, because this guy has a bunch of 223Fs. I mean, a lot of them. He has a really cool one with the BP turboed, which they never came out like that. Yeah. But basically every part that my dad doesn't want, because it's not from factory, because my dad is obsessed with like factory standard cars. I mean, you can see the Mini over here. It's literally like as close as factory as you can get it, basically. Except for the rims, really. Yeah, so my dad is obsessed with like keeping cars standard from factory, and he's planning the same thing with the GT. This is his second GT, because he has the Protege, which is the only GT Protege in Malta, as far as I know. Yeah, so basically everything that he's not going to be using, I'm going to be taking it. For example, he has a cold air filter for the engine, and he don't want it, because obviously it's not factory. And I'm also taking these rims. I need to fix these up. Yeah, they've been curbed. This one is in bad condition, but this one in the rear is in pretty good condition. These are 15 inches, unlike my 14s here. Yeah, but when the time comes, which is in a while, I'll start making videos of this as well. Because basically we have this 1960s Hillman Minx to fix before that. This was my uncle's, and my dad wants to get it driving as soon as possible so he can drive it again. Yeah, so this is going to be before the restoration of the GT. Yeah, so what's cool about this car is it's obviously sunroof, 1.8 liter, full extras interior. It's really cool. It's a 91 model, just like my sedan, but it's a pre-facelift. So basically it was before half of 91. This is like one of the last pre-facelifts, and obviously in Malta at the time no one really bought cars which were full extras. So this is kind of rare. Yeah, it's black. This is the original color. Yeah, it's black. But the front half of the car has been replaced. Yeah. It looks in pretty good shape, to be honest, and the guy before us was planning obviously to fix it himself. So most of the work has been done. Obviously, we're gonna go over it when we get to it. But yeah, when it comes to actually like fixing dents, there's not a lot. Like there's definitely not as much as this, because he fixed all of the rust before us, and yeah, so that's really convenient. Yeah, but we did have some issues. Basically, here when we put the hatch, it was scratching the actual paint, and we had to redo this part, so we're gonna have to redo it. And here we have the bonnet and the hatch. Yeah, and basically what we've done this week is the plastics. We finished this today, and the rest was finished on Monday. Today is the 18th of March, yeah, 2026. Yeah, we fitted it onto the hatch because obviously this was just a normal BG3S, like fully stock, no extras, nothing. So we had to do this ourselves. This is the same spoiler as the GT. This is just a GT spoiler. I like it. It's not too big. It's cool. We sanded it down, and it's going to be obviously the same color as the car, blue. Sorry, the green. It's really weird. It's technically green, emerald green, but it looks blue in my eyes. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited. So basically, what's left for the bumpers and the accents and whatever is the undercoat, which is this gray. This is undercoat right now. Yeah. So that's what's really left. Also, some cool Mazda stuff, specifically, obviously, for the BG. I got these 5 magazines from Japan. They're really cool. Basically, they're magazines that used to show all of the options and different versions of the 323. I have one for the 3-door, one for the 4-door, and one for the Astina /223F/Unos 100, you know, all that. The 4-door coupe concept, which, you know, is now the 323F. It's very cool. And I also have a payslip of all of the different options with all of the prices from the 90s from this dealer in Japan, which is extremely cool. So yeah, we sold the BF. It was a 1988 323 BF LX. It was, I think it was a pre-facelift, or I'm not sure. It was a 1.5 liter auto, which we got rid of. We sold it. Obviously, this is much cooler. Much cooler. Progress is being done. Basically, what's left now is the undercoat for the bumpers. Yeah, undercoat for the bumpers, and that's really it. And obviously for the other plastics, which I mentioned beforehand. Now, the issue is we're gonna have the car painted in like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not sure yet, because we're busy, and the guy who's going to be painting it for us is also busy right now, so we can't do it. So in the meantime, we're going to start the engine. We're going to use the GT that my dad bought as a test bed. So basically, the engine inside of this car, my dad's GT, is a BP. The same BP as I have, but this is not mine. It's his. This is equipped with the 1.8 transmission and everything. This is like fully standard. Unlike mine, what I'm going to be doing with mine is the following. So because basically my car is not going to be stock, it's just going to be for me. I want to modify it how I want to. So basically what's going to be happening is we're going to put my engine in this car. We're obviously going to remove the BP that's inside of it right now. And we're going to be pairing my BP with the transmission of the 1.6. I've heard from one guy that they're surprisingly really strong when they're paired up with the BP, with the 1.8. My friend right now, I have shown his car before. He has a 323 BG3S, just like mine, but he modified it. He put the B6 from an MX-5 in it. I think it's from the MX-5. He turboed it. It makes around 290 horsepower. And when he used to run transmissions of the 1.3, they used to break. When he paired it with the 1.6 transmission, as he is doing right now, it's still working fine. So if it can handle 290 horsepower, it can definitely handle 130 from the stock BP. And the advantages of the 1.6 is that it can carry a lot of power for these transmissions, which are notorious for braking. and they share the same shafts as the 1.3. So technically, I don't have to change anything when it comes to the shafts for this. I just have to change the transmission because the 1.6 and the 1.3 use the same shafts, unlike the 1.8 transmission, because they're a bit thicker and they're just different. I'm not sure what's different, but they are. Yeah, so we don't waste time in the upcoming week and a half. We're gonna try to start my engine, and my dad has another project going on to get more space in the garage. Slowly, everything is really going to plan. This is obviously the longest part. I mean, really, really long. The paint has to be good. The panels have to be great. Again, if you do shitty work, you're gonna have to redo it again. So might as well do it well once. I'm not sure if I had said this in the last video. I think I had. I have also purchased 323 GT seats, the same ones as come stock on this, the same. Yeah, so the interior is all going to be changed. The guy who sold my dad this GT has a bunch of spare parts, including for the interior. So I'm going to probably convert the whole interior from this pattern here, the purple pattern, into just the gray. I'll show you guys a bit later how it looks like, because the Protege my dad has the same interior. Yeah, so this is the interior of the Protege with the seats. These are the same seats that I got for my hatchback. Yeah, this is obviously left-hand drive. Mine is right-hand drive. This is the American model. Yeah, but the interior is gonna look very similar to this. Yeah, and also one thing I'm kind of deliberating is tires, because obviously when you have the 15-inch tires, there's much more options for tire selection. And right now on my sedan, my daily, I run Nankang NS20s, but in the road I have a Spirited Drive on. I've already kind of reached the limits, so I'm thinking of upgrading on to NS2s immediately when I registered this and everything. Yeah, so this is basically the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the update. We're very close to the paint, as I said a million times at this point. I'm really excited for the bumper. That's the most thing I'm excited for, and obviously I'm really excited, to start this in like 2 years or something. But yeah, see you guys next time.